I lost my best friend, my dad, 3 years ago. And then COVID hit. So it was like a 1-2 punch, man. I'm at home, staring at a laptop, doing 10 hours of Zoom meetings a day, saying to myself, you know, I can climb the Forbes list if I keep working for another 10 to 15 years, but it's just not worth it for me anymore. I'm gonna go do what I wanna do. Where I am at right now is my responsibility as a dad, my responsibility as a CEO, my responsibility as an employer, my responsibility as a son, is at a level now where, you know, I could be a little selfish. And that selfishness is to recognize the dream that I have. I just want everybody to know that there's tremendous opportunity, and success is not about your bank account. Success is about what you make to create peace for yourself.
We're on your new yacht sport vessel. What's
Yep.
that all about? How does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, this has been a lifelong dream. Obviously, we have a Damen right now, but this one feels a lot more personal because we sort of designed it. And this is the first of its series. So, for example, up here, we actually put a jacuzzi up here. That was something that we wanted. In addition to that, we're putting a dining room set here, a round table, round top of 8. And then we're putting a TV here right above you that's going to be folding down. And then this area is going to be seating with the sofa, and then we have another sofa right here. So this is probably where my 1 hour of morning time is going to be, right here before we go fishing. I have not yet spent a single day on the boat yet. So I wake up in the morning, do my commute, which is 25 steps onto the game boat for 13 hours, and then we come back in. Once we come back in, it's basically half hour till dinner. After dinner, 1 or 2 hours of phone calls and catching up on life. And then 6 hours sleep, and then we repeat. So it's a very, very structured, very focused, very committed. And
It's kind of simple too. That's a simple way to live, right? Eat,
well,
sleep, fish.
yeah,
phone calls.
yeah. And what most people don't understand is it took me all my life to be able to have the flexibility and the freedom to do that. So tomorrow, you know, we're leaving out of here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're flying the jet back to Cape Verde just so that we can try to fish for a half a day. So that's what's important to us right now. Well, we're here in Cape Verde. We traveled back 8 hours in the air. We were there for, I think, a day and a half in Antalya, Turkey to witness a pretty big day. And that's seeing the 175 Damen splash. That was pretty cool. Everything worked out great. I'm so impressed with Damen and their entire organization. And but we interrupted our normal scheduled programming, which is fishing here. And when I say fishing here, this is leg 5 trip 2 of the World Tour. The World Tour started June of last year. Leg 1 was Madeira, and every different location or country has been a different leg. Last one was Brazil. And we're on a journey to explore the world, learn about the ocean, and to target large, giant blue marlin, black marlin, and surface swordfish. It has never been done before, not to the scale. And we are 10 months into it. And now we're back to trip 2 of leg 5. I'm the oldest child and the only son of an immigrant family that came to the United States looking for a better life for their kids. And this happened when I was age of 8. So I don't remember much of prior to 8. So, you know, I'm an American. I don't remember or recall any of the soil, although I spent my first 8 years as an immigrant. When I was a little dock rat running around the dock when I was a teenager, and I was fishing off the dock all the time. So going through marinas and then I started to fish private boats. I always got the cold shoulder from both owners and crews wanting to talk about fishing because I wasn't one of them. And then at age of 18, I bought a 17-foot whaler and I started trailering that down. It's an adventure, you know, from San Diego to Cabo. It's a 2 to 3 day tow. It's 900 miles. That is harder than doing this. But this is more impressive because it costs more money. But I think that's more impressive. You know, you take 3 18-year-old punks that just want to go fishing with $60 each in our pockets. We used to go down for we used to fish for 1 week, including driving down and coming back, which is 10 days. And we used to do that for $180. And as my resources grew, I just maintained that mentality, and that is, you know, share. Life's a journey. It's been amazing. Look at this. We got fish popping up right here while we're talking. You hear that? It's unbelievable. They're saying, "Billy, catch me." This is not fun fishing. This is not where I can take my family and my business acquaintances out and catch tuna and mahi-mahi and amberjack. This is trolling for 12 hours, hoping to get 2 to 3 bites. That's boring. But for us, at this level, we are constantly zoned in every second of the day, trying to make sure that we maximize our chances so that we can target that fish and have a good day. The 175 really has all of the capabilities that I'm looking for. I think Daman's experience and their level of technology utilization, and specifically building the support vessels with an axe bow, I felt comfortable with it. This boat also is not converted because I have the luxury of innovation and all of this technology change where Daman, a company like Daman's, is able to leverage all the technology changes. Where the predecessors and the pioneers of fishing the globe had to buy a commercial boat and to convert it. They had to do that because no one back then, 30 years ago, was capable of making a mothership for sport fishing. So it needs to be fast so we can reposition. We can reposition fast. Number 2, it needs to carry a game boat that can handle various different seas. We just spent 3 months and fished over 30 days on this little 33 LNH. It was fun. It reminded me of my youth, but I don't want to do that all the time. So the 175 is going to carry a 43-foot release boat works, and it has enough room to actually carry a 50-footer. So it carries the right size game boat. It has the right speed to reposition. It has the crane capabilities to lift the game boat. It has a helicopter hangar where I'm able to fly a helicopter that allow me to get to and from the 175 from where the jet is a lot easier. And it allows us the capability to go scouting. So we can actually drive the helicopter, go out and look for the proper water, look for bait, look for signs of fish, et cetera, et cetera. And of course the fuel capacity, 42,000 gallons. So we can basically go wherever we want. And on the luxury part, it has 5 guest and owner staterooms. Believe it or not, I get a bathtub. Those things I'll probably never use because I explained to you before that I'm basically only on support vessels an hour in the morning, 2 hours after we get back from fishing, and the rest of the time is sleeping. So the mothership here is not really for us to relax on, although you can. Every day, every minute, we want to make sure that we have a hook in the water. I just always had this curiosity, and I still do. I have this curiosity, you know, what is it like down there? And I think it's interesting that, you know, there's more money spent on space, billions and billions and billions, both private sector, wealthy billionaires, as well as governments and countries, than we are with understanding our own oceans. I think that is a mistake. You know, we're concerned about the ozone layer. We should be concerned about how the ocean is decaying, how the ocean is depleting, and overfishing. So if we don't govern any of that stuff and really understand the ocean, you know, it could be a point that of no return. Another thing we're doing for this trip, we're pretty excited about, is we're partnering up with IGFA, and this came out of Stanford University and Barbara Bloch's laboratory. This is the satellite tag here, everybody. So this is the stick, tag stick right here. We're getting ready for it. We're going to try to be a little bit more selective, and hopefully we have a shot at a big female. We're hoping 600-700 pound plus, and tag her with this, and she's going to be swimming around with this thing, and it's designed so that it pops up. It actually comes out of the fish after 200 plus days, and then once this thing pops up to the surface, then it will send all the data so that we can learn about her behavior for the last 200-250 days. It'll track where she goes, how deep she goes, how far she goes, how fast she goes. But I think it's really important. You know, one of the things that we're kind of not learning, but very curious about is how far these females really go. You know, we think they constantly chase the edge of the sun above or below the equator. So these little things, and by the way, these things are almost $5 a piece. So all in the sake of science, and for us to continue to do our small part on trying to shape some of the fisheries so that we can continue to enjoy this great hobby, passion, lifestyle that we have. So wish us luck. Hopefully this thing will be going into a nice female here, hopefully today.
What's it like to catch a big fish? What does it feel like?
It is absolutely the most addicting thing there is on God's planet Earth. It has ruined my life. It has taken 80, even when I'm working and being a family man, it has taken 80 days of my life every year. Now it's taking 150 days of my life every year. It's just an addiction. And when you see that, it's top of the food chain. And when you see that monster fish and you try to trick it, and then you're on the line with that animal, it's magnificent. It's travel. It's witnessing different culture. I just went for a run and got chased by a dog. I prefer not to do that, but it is what it is. And it's machinery. This. I mean, what's there not to like? We all want our legacy fish. We all want a fish that we can talk about when we're laying in the hospital ready to go. Hopefully that comes. And if it doesn't, we will talk about the world tour and the wonderful experience. Look at this, we're on cue, 7:30, look at that.